Welcome back, Mets fans. Welcome back, baseball fans. This video is going to be about David Wright talking about the young guys recently on WAFAN. Definitely leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into this video. Overall, guys, David Wright, one of the best Mets ever. Definitely he leads the Mets in so many, first in hits, first in, first in so many things. David Wright has been a great Met for such a long time. He's probably going to get his number retired, definitely there. But overall, guys, let's get into David Wright and what he said about the young guys and what he said about the trade deadline and what's going on with that. So recently on WFAN, definitely David Wright, was outspoken. And he told the guys, he basically said, these young guys, they got to step up. These young guys have to step up. Alvarez, Beatty, Vientos, those guys, this is their time. After the trade deadline, a lot of people were traded away. And David Wright looked at it like this is an opportunity for the young guys. David Wright looked at it like this is an opportunity for the young guys, and it is an opportunity for these young guys. Now, Brett Beatty was demoted, and David Wright says he understands the move. Beatty was not looking good. And overall, guys, Brett Beatty, the demotion, David Wright understands it. He understands where this organization is going in the future. And he looks at, what Steve Cohen did, not a lot of owners would do in baseball. So the fact that Steve Owen, ate a lot of money and is still paying those guys, but got big prospects back, it shows that, according to David Wright, that, Steve Cohen is trying to do the right thing for the organization. And yeah, basically those young guys, though, he says they need to step up. Alvarez, Beatty, Beatty's in AAA, and he said he will be back. Hopefully he'll be back maybe in September. That's what David Wright said. And also, Vientos, this is an opportunity for Mark Vientos to get a lot of playing time, probably at third base, probably at DH. So overall, this is an opportunity for these young guys to step up, because David Wright said when he was younger, he got an opportunity to step up when, guys were traded away and, when he was younger. So he looks at this like this is a time for these guys to do something. These are the guys to do something and prove to the Mets that they don't need to go for another third baseman next year. Prove to the Mets that they don't need to go for other, places in the organization or outside the organization. Just, let's say third base. Brett Beatty was demoted, so he can't play in the major leagues right now. He's in AAA. But Mark Vientos is probably going to be the third baseman going forward for these last 2 months. So he looks at it like they write, Mark Vientos, this is an opportunity for the young guys. This is an opportunity for, to make an impression on the organization and make sure that these, the guys making the decisions, don't have too much check marks to check at the end of the day. So if Mark Vientos has a really, really good last 2 months, maybe he could be the next third baseman for a 2024 season. Or maybe, either way, maybe Francisco Alvarez, if he keeps it up, he's going to be the starting catcher next year in 2024. So that's how David Wright looks at it. And I completely agree. I think these guys, it's their time to step up. These guys need to play. Mark Vientos finally is getting some playing time. It took a lot of time. With Mark Vientos is finally getting some playing time. Francisco Alvarez is showing, he's also getting some playing time, but he's probably tired, overall from all the games that he's been played this season, because he hasn't played that much games, overall. But this season, he's been playing a lot of major league games, been in a lot of situations, and he's produced. He's had a really, really good season overall for his first rookie year and only being 21 years old, hitting, 21 home runs already. The fact that, Mark Vientos hasn't got a lot of starts and now he's going to get more starts, it shows that, according to David Wright, that these guys need to make an impression. These guys need to show the organization, need to show the Mets organization that they still, have something to work for. They still have something, you can't count these guys out. You don't need to look for another third baseman outside of this organization. That's what David Wright is saying, that Beatty and Vientos should be thinking that way. And, Roddy Mauricio is not even a part of the baby Mets right now because he, He's never been called up to the major leagues. He's definitely one of the prospects, but Mark Vientos, he's not in the major leagues. Ronnie Mauricio's not in the major leagues. I wish that he was personally, but he's not. So David Wright is just saying that these guys, they got to step up. And I really think that these guys should step up. This is an opportunity for these guys to play well. This is an opportunity for these guys to get a lot of playing time. So hopefully they do step up. We'll see what happens, in the coming, the coming month, the coming 2 months. And hopefully Beatty will be back, because I think Beatty is a big part of this team going forward. He is going to be the third baseman going forward. But his defense is something that has to be fixed. So we'll see what happens, but I think David Wright is completely right on this. I think no pun intended, I think he's right about this, because you want these guys to have that mindset. You want these guys to step up. You want these young guys to do well. You want these young guys to prove to the Mets organization that they have something, that they don't have to go outside of the organization and get a third baseman, go outside the organization and get a third baseman and get a catcher. So the fact that Francisco Alvarez, Mark Vientos, basically Francisco Alvarez and Vientos are the only baby Mets that are there right now. So it is what it is. But I think that the Mets, they need to play. These young guys, they got to step up, just like David Wright is saying. So let me know what you guys think. I definitely, think that they should step up. But yeah, that's going to be the video. Love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching. This has been All Things Mets Media, where you get your latest Mets Media. Got more videos coming for you guys. And yeah, man, I love David Wright. He's my favorite player ever that I ever saw play. And yeah, man, I appreciate his opinion. I appreciate what he's saying. And I love how outspoken he was being about the Mets and the organization and where they're going. And he supports it, and I support it. So yeah, have a good one, guys. I love GM for life.